Luna Nozoa's pregnancy deception, and more drama on the bold and the beautiful. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. If you're a bold and the beautiful fan, today is going to be one hell of a ride. We're diving straight into one of the juiciest, most twisted plot lines in recent memory, Luna Nozoa's deception that has absolutely shaken up the Spencer family and the Forrester crew. Oh, and that's not all. Stick with me, because we'll also be talking about a major shakeup over at Forrester Creations with Thomas Forrester returning solo and a whole bunch of tension surrounding his past. So if you haven't been keeping up, here's the deal. Luna, this character who's been flying under the radar for a while, has been involved in some seriously shady business. And we're talking fake deaths, manipulative schemes, and a whole lot of drama that's about to tear families apart. Sound like your kind of chaos? Yeah, mine too. In this episode, we're going to break it all down. First, we're going to talk about Luna's fake death escape, her assault on Will Spencer, and the huge pregnancy reveal that threw the Spencer family into a frenzy. Then, we'll dive into Bill's chilling ultimatum, the unraveling of Luna's lies, and how everyone around her is starting to see through her deception. Oh, and don't think we're stopping there. There's also some major fallout for other characters like Remy and Dee, and trust me, it's not pretty. Plus, I'll give you a sneak peek at some of the other soap drama that's unfolding, from Sheila and Deacon's crumbling relationship to Brooke and Taylor's tense interactions. So yeah, buckle up. This episode's packed with twists, turns, and a whole lot of tea. Let's dive in. Luna Nozoa's fake death, escape, and manipulation. Alright, so let's start with the whole fake death situation. You've probably heard by now that Luna's so-called death was actually a whole scheme cooked up by Lee Finnegan to save Luna from prison. But hold up, before you start thinking it's all some kind of hero move, let me tell you, it's complicated. Lee fakes Luna's death in the hospital and then hides her away to reform her, but there's more to it. This whole thing mirrors the time Luna rescued her son, Finn, from the clutches of Sheila Carter's crazy world. So, you get why Lee might have been desperate to save her. I mean, Luna's childhood wasn't exactly sunshine and rainbows. She was raised by her tough-as-nails mom, Poppy, who clearly didn't do her any favors. But as we start to peel back the layers, we find out that Luna, she's not all innocent. Lee eventually discovers that Luna's got a darker side. She's manipulative, she's cunning, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to get what she wants. And that's when things really start to get messy. You see, Luna didn't just sit back and wait for life to unfold. No, she went and messed with Will Spencer, someone who's already had more than his fair share of trauma. The assault on Will Spencer. Now, here's where Luna really crosses a line. Remember Will Spencer? This guy's had a rough past. And now, Luna decides to take advantage of him in the most horrific way. She shows up at Il Giardino, disguises herself as Electra, and wait for it, drugs and assaults Will, all while he thinks she's someone else. The goal? To get pregnant, and use that pregnancy as leverage against the Spencers. It's twisted, right? But Luna isn't just some victim of circumstance. She's playing a high-stakes game. And she's ready to pull any card she needs to get into the Spencer family. And let's not forget, this is Will Spencer we're talking about. The guy's already been through hell. So you can imagine how this whole situation spirals out of control. But here's the kicker. After everything goes down, Luna reveals she's pregnant. And you can already feel the shockwaves rippling through the Spencer family. The moment her purse spills open, revealing a pregnancy test, it's like the world stops. She announces the pregnancy and claims Will is the father. And surprise, surprise, she demands to live in their mansion and even wants Bill Spencer to play the role of the granddad. Can you even imagine the chaos? Bill Spencer's ultimatum. Bill Spencer. Now, this guy is not someone you want to mess with. We've seen him make some pretty dark decisions in the past. And trust me, this one is no different. When Bill finds out about Luna's pregnancy, he does not react well. In fact, he flat out tells her to terminate the pregnancy. He's like, if you don't, You're out of this family. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But here's the thing, Luna isn't backing down. She's holding on to that baby like it's her golden ticket into the Spencer empire. She wants her place in that mansion, and she's going to do whatever it takes to get it. Bill, on the other hand, is pulling out all the stops to get her to comply. He even threatens extreme measures if she doesn't comply. And, Bill, he's not shy about making threats. The stakes are so high now. Luna has pushed herself into a corner, and she knows there's no turning back. Bill wants to protect Will, but Luna is more than ready to fight for what she thinks she deserves. The paternity's secret. But wait, it gets even more twisted. Turns out, the baby might not even be Will's. Nope, Luna's little scheme has an even darker layer. Remy Price is actually the father. Yep, Luna hooked up with him while she was staying at Remy and Dee's apartment, and that's where the pregnancy really comes from. I mean, could things get messy, eh? Now, not only does Luna have to worry about Bill's wrath, but there's the whole paternity issue looming over her. If the timeline gets questioned, if a paternity test is done, it could expose Luna's lies. All those lies about the assault, the pregnancy, the manipulation, it would all come crashing down. And let's just say, that's not something Luna's ready for. The confession and fallout. Under pressure from Bill's demands and Katie's insistence on getting to the truth, Luna's world starts to fall apart. Finn, who's involved in the medical side of things, may even get dragged into this mess. It all builds to this moment where Luna's got to decide whether or not to confess the truth. And believe me, this confession is gonna hurt. Will, who's already been through a lot, finds out the truth, and it hits him hard. I mean, this is the woman who's been playing him all along. And you know what? Bill is pissed, like seeing red. He's beyond furious that Luna's done this to Will, and he's not going to let it slide. But the most heartbreaking part, Katie, the mama bear, is ready to take Luna down. Luna has betrayed everyone, and now there's no coming back from that. Consequences for everyone. But hold on, there's more. Luna's actions have caused a ripple effect, and not just for her. Remy's life is about to get wrecked. Dee's relationship is on the rocks. And don't even get me started on Will. He's gonna need some serious time to heal from all the emotional and psychological damage Luna has caused him. And let's not forget about Elektra. She's dealing with relationship trust issues now, too. Luna has ruined everything in her wake. And while Luna might think she's got a way out, the truth is there's no escape from this one. Her lies are about to catch up with her, and there's no turning back. Luna's downfall. At the end of the day, Luna is heading straight back to prison. She's going to face charges for assault, fraud, deception, you name it. She might have thought she could escape her past, but this time, she's trapped. And as for the baby, it's not the golden ticket she thought it was. In fact, it might just be the one thing that seals her fate. So, yeah, this Luna situation is crazy, right? But we're just getting started. Next time, we'll dive into more of the Spencer family drama, Bill versus Luna, Deacon and Sheila's crumbling marriage, and some spicy moments between Brooke and Taylor. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, keep those phones charged, those snacks ready, and don't forget to hit that follow button for more drama and all things bold and beautiful. See you next time.
Luna seems unstoppable right now. She's practically glowing and claims she's never been happier. But underneath that dreamy smile lies a plan that could shake up Genoa City, and it has BNB fans buzzing. After recent events, everyone's wondering just how far Luna is willing to go to stay out of jail. Luna's next move. Ever since the shocking night at Il Giardino, Luna has been keeping her thoughts close to the vest, but not too close. She told Lee and Sheila that she has a strategy to keep herself free, and anyone paying attention can see that she's plotting something major. The question isn't whether she has a plan, it's what that plan is. Fans are speculating that Luna could try to use her connection with Will to her advantage. After what happened at the party, it's clear Luna isn't shy about bending the rules. Many viewers think she might leverage her relationship with him, possibly in a way that involves a child. But others argue she could have a completely different strategy in mind, one that keeps everyone guessing. Will she cross the line again? Luna's confidence is part of what makes her dangerous. She's not worried about repercussions, at least not yet. Her conversations with Lee and Sheila show that she's already thinking several moves ahead. Some fans suggest she might go after something long-term with Will, while others believe she could manipulate the situation in a way that ensures her freedom regardless of what happens next. Either way, it's clear Luna is learning to play the game like a pro, strategic, daring, and unafraid to push limits. She's been compared to her mother in terms of cunning, though thankfully, she hasn't gone down the same dark path of murder or extreme sabotage. But the potential for chaos is very real. Will and Luna's fallout could be the tipping point. Will is starting to realize the gravity of the situation, and once Will finds out what really happened, Luna's plans could be in serious jeopardy. Meanwhile, Elektra's own flirtations with Will could complicate everything further. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint that Luna isn't done stirring the pot. Fans are on the edge of their seats, wondering if she'll actually succeed, or if her schemes will finally catch up with her. One thing's certain, Luna's next move will have ripple effects for everyone around her.
Sometimes the biggest scandals start with just one bad decision, and Luna might have just made the worst one yet. What you pulled with Will, that wasn't just reckless, it was just downright disturbing. Getting him drunk, sneaking into his bed, and pretending to be Elektra, that's not a little white lie, that's crossing every line imaginable. And the craziest part, Luna thinks she's got it all figured out. From her perspective, this was her golden ticket, her way to stay out of prison and secure her future. After all, if she can tie herself to the Spencer family forever, what could possibly go wrong, right? In her mind, this wasn't just about love, it's about survival. And honestly, that's what makes it even scarier. Because when someone's desperate enough to do this, there's no telling what comes next. 2 women, 1 man. Luna believes that if she ends up pregnant, Bill will swoop in and make everything disappear, like he's done before. She's banking on sympathy, guilt, and that Spencer name to shield her. But the universe has a way of making soap storylines even messier. While Luna is busy plotting her happily ever after, Elektra is finally ready to take things to the next level with Will. After weeks of hesitation, Elektra's walls are coming down. She's been hurt before, deeply, and trust doesn't come easy for her. That trauma still lingers, which makes this step with Will a huge deal for her. She sees him as different, someone steady, someone who won't betray her the way Remy did. So imagine this. Elektra finally gives in. They share this beautiful, meaningful night. And then the truth about Luna's stunt comes out. That alone won't be explosive. But what if the writers take it one step further and pull the ultimate soap move? Both Luna and Elektra end up pregnant. Yep, 1 man, 2 babies, and more drama than anyone bargained for. For Will, that would be a nightmare. For Bill, an even bigger one. And for Luna and Elektra, 2 women who couldn't be more different, it turns into a battle neither of them saw coming. Because in Soapland, all it takes is one time, one mistake, for everyone to spiral completely out of control. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and stay tuned. Think only one can live. Who will Finn save? Luna, Lee, or Sheila? The moment Lee decided to fake Luna's death and secretly nurse her back to life, she should have known this wasn't going to end well. Seriously, in soaps, nothing good ever comes from playing God. And the craziest part? Sheila was totally on board with this at one point. And they did a pretty good job. So good that Luna is back on her feet, causing chaos like nothing happened. Let's be real, this was always the ticking time bomb. Because when the truth comes out, oh, it's going to blow up big. But until that happens, imagine this for a second. Things spiral so far out of control that Lee, Sheila, and Luna all end up in danger at the same time. And there's Finn, right in the middle of it, forced to make the ultimate choice. He can only say one, just one. Who gets Finn's lifeline? This is classic soap opera drama. Picture it, Finn's adoptive mom, Lee, the woman who gave him life not once but twice. She's always been his rock, his voice of reason. Does he turn his back on that? Then there's Sheila, his biological mother, the woman who nearly destroyed his life, but deep down, he still feels that pull. Still, she's his mom. Can he really stand there and let her die? And then there's Luna, his daughter, the child he never knew he had. Finn carries so much guilt over Luna. He wasn't there when she needed him, and now, after everything, could he possibly let her die all over again? Imagine that guilt is crushing him, as he has seconds to choose. No matter what Finn does, someone's life ends, and so does a piece of him. Does he save Lee, the woman who raised him? Sheila, the woman who gave him life? Or Luna, his flesh and blood, no matter how far she's fallen? Honestly, there's no winning here, no happy ending, just heartbreak and regret. And that's why this would make the ultimate soap twist, because fans would never agree on the right choice. So tell me, if you were Finn, who would you save? Drop your pick in the comments, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe.
Luna seems unstoppable right now. She's practically glowing and claims she's never been happier. But underneath that dreamy smile lies a plan that could shake up Genoa City, and it has BNB fans buzzing. After recent events, everyone's wondering just how far Luna is willing to go to stay out of jail. Luna's next move. Ever since the shocking night at Il Giardino, Luna has been keeping her thoughts close to the vest, but not too close. She told Lee and Sheila that she has a strategy to keep herself free, and anyone paying attention can see that she's plotting something major. The question isn't whether she has a plan, it's what that plan is. Fans are speculating that Luna could try to use her connection with Will to her advantage. After what happened at the party, it's clear Luna isn't shy about bending the rules. Many viewers think she might leverage her relationship with him, possibly in a way that involves a child. But others argue she could have a completely different strategy in mind, one that keeps everyone guessing. Will she cross the line again? Luna's confidence is part of what makes her dangerous. She's not worried about repercussions, at least not yet. Her conversations with Lee and Sheila show that she's already thinking several moves ahead. Some fans suggest she might go after something long-term with Will, while others believe she could manipulate the situation in a way that ensures her freedom regardless of what happens next. Either way, it's clear Luna is learning to play the game like a pro, strategic, daring, and unafraid to push limits. She's been compared to her mother in terms of cunning, though thankfully, she hasn't gone down the same dark path of murder or extreme sabotage. But the potential for chaos is very real. Will and Luna's fallout could be the tipping point. Will is starting to realize the gravity of the situation, and once Will finds out what really happened, Luna's plans could be in serious jeopardy. Meanwhile, Elektra's own flirtations with Will could complicate everything further. The bold and the beautiful spoilers hint that Luna isn't done stirring the pot. Fans are on the edge of their seats, wondering if she'll actually succeed, or if her schemes will finally catch up with her. One thing's certain, Luna's next move will have ripple effects for everyone around her.